Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley, and welcome to the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. On today's show, I've got Julie Storm. Welcome back on the show. I think we're pushing our 18th year on doing the show.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
I know we've been giving out real estate tips, real estate advice, and been keeping people updated on the market since 2001.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of trends, a lot of things going on. And Stephen, I know you study the market and kind of see what's out there, what's changing and all that. So everybody's always interested in change in the real estate market and how it affects everything. So I know that there's a lot of technological changes of how people are looking for homes. So let's talk about that. I
just had the opportunity yesterday, Julie, to fly out to DC and visit with one of the top agents in the world in DC and spend the day in their market, because a lot of things hit these big cities and then they kind of hit hit the South at a little bit slower rate. So it's just interesting to see what's going on out there. Technology's really hit the industry big. You know, I go back to homes. I go back to selling homes before the internet. And so then the internet came around, and then we put all homes on the internet, and then it really went up to a level of seeing 20, 25 pictures of homes. You can Google Earth homes, you can streetscape homes, and so you really get a lot of information on the internet. And what that has done is it's reduced the number of homes a buyer looks at physically.
Right.
But they shop even more homes. But the buyers may now shop 50, 60 homes, but then they'll probably go see one or two because they've ruled the rest of them out on the internet. And in this hot market where there's less homes and more buyers, there's really not a ton of homes to see. And if you really get out there and you look and you say, well, next week I'm gonna go back and see those homes again, those homes will be gone. So people are really ruling out homes on the internet. It's become so popular on our website, StephenCooley.com. We have a start an offer button.
Wow.
And if they see a home they like, and our website's updated every 3 seconds to whatever's in the MLS for the realtors is on our website. All homes for sale are on our website. So they can actually start an offer on our website so they don't miss out on these properties. We had a home go on the market. I knew it would be a popular home. It's a popular neighborhood, popular school district, medium price point for the area, and we had 9 offers in 24 hours. So we've set up something on our website so they can start an offer through technology even before they see the home.
That's interesting. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Way different than when I
Way different, me too. The last time I personally bought one.
And then I know that trends in houses are changing. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that is true. And you know, since you and I've been doing this show,
right,
they've changed so much.
Dark cabinets, light cabinets.
Yeah, it just goes back and forth, and different type floor plans and that kind of thing. And so you're seeing things come and go, but the very open floor plans are still so popular. My mom would say, I do not want my kitchen sitting in my living room. How you gonna chop a chicken in your living room? Yeah. But people today don't cook to that level, and they really want the less walls inside of the house, the better, and even the less walls, just all windows looking outside. And in these, but then our lots are getting, the land our home zone's getting so tight, all these windows reduce privacy, because you don't want a window. If you've got a window here and your neighbor's got a window here, and there's 5 feet between the homes and their bathroom windows or bedroom windows. And so we all want all these windows, but then we also deserve and want privacy too. So those open floor plans are really still popular. And that kind of gets into colors. We saw all the colors just go gray, and every room be a gray or a different shade of gray. I know a couple of paint companies came out with whole palettes of just gray, and people are picking them. So what we are seeing in later 2018 is color coming back into homes. They're not deep, dark, rich, royal colors, but they're light pastel colors. You're seeing green, some pink, some yellow, some real light blues and things like that. And that really makes me happy, because I'd love to go in homes and see some color.
I'm a color person.
I am too. And so I'm excited to see that coming back into houses. And I would just tell people, don't put it into permanent things. If you're picking out countertops and tiles, you may still want to stay neutral on those, because trends do change, and they change pretty quickly, and that doesn't matter until you decide to sell your house. So keep your colors in walls and carpets that you can change over a weekend.
Well, okay, now if you were to give a seller one good tip, what would it be?
So the tip for sellers would be this one tip: remove the emotion from selling your home. I'm emotionally attached to my house. I'm sure you are too. We've raised our kids there, pets there. We have great memories there, sad memories there. That's just become such an emotional dwelling that we live in. That's why it's called home. And so when you get ready to sell it, you've got to switch to house mode. Buyers will not pay for the emotion you attach to your home. And if you think because you love your house, and you should, it won't sell for 10% more because you love it versus the fact that you don't love it.
Right.
And so we get sellers sometimes that are emotionally attached to the home, and it really makes it difficult to sell for them. So it's time to detach yourself. The number one way to do that is to depersonalize the home, start seeing it as a house again, maybe start having events away from the home a little bit more, and get your eye on the next house.
Right.
And get excited about it, or the next place you're moving.
So that brings us to, okay, if we are selling our house and we're going to buy a house,
Yeah.
what's the number one tip for a buyer?
I would say the number one tip for a buyer is to not overbuy. People get relocated so much now due to relationships change, jobs change. People just want to move somewhere else. People are so mobile today that they're buying, don't buy a 5-bedroom house if you think you're going to have a large family one day and you don't even have it. Because you're probably not going to be there that long to really benefit from it. Then you're just paying for rooms you don't need.
Gotcha. In my neighborhood, I'm amazed at how many times a house comes on the market.
Yeah.
And does that.
Some of
And I
those
think
people are moving and staying in your neighborhood.
They are.
They're just moving around to different houses
Right.
and different streets and that kind of stuff. And the interest rates are going up, so that is affecting home values. And every time interest rates go up 1%, 10% of homeowners can't buy a home, so that does affect things. So probably better to buy now than buy later. So
Absolutely.
hope that was some good information.
It
for
is.
everybody.
We went through a lot there, but that's always good stuff.
Thank you, Julie, for being on the
you.
show. We've got beautiful homes for sale in your area. Please stay tuned, and we'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.